Make sure you guys go check out the my video today that I dropped on YouTube. I believe the name of it is "This is This is just the beginning. Be a light, be fruitful." It drops at 12:46 this afternoon. A great, powerful message. Right now, we're about to go ahead and lock into the virtual machine. I'm already up here. I had to get help getting my internet up and running. Now it's up and running. We should be able to finish this lab. First, I need to go into the lab of my actual virtual machine. Azula is on punishment, and she knows why. Um, Before we do this, we need to go here, here, here. This is gonna be the PowerShell. I need to run a script really quick. Hopefully it works on this one. 'Cause I believe you're supposed to do this on the administrative, uh, login. I don't know if I can log into my administrative login. Cause we were in the script already. GP00 course underscore grading underscore script test dot ps1 slash output detail. Seems like I'm getting eating seeded grape for the first time in a while. Yeah, I think we gotta run it on our administrative. Crap. I just want to log out of this. I don't want to power down. If I can, yeah. About that. Switch users. Remember, this is basically just a virtual machine sandbox. So it's not a real computer, but it is a real computer. We don't know the password. Alright. Reset password. Crap, y'all. We need to get inside this. I'm about to say, I already not the password. Every time be like, invalid again. That'd be tight. But I managed to have a great. Hey guys, I need you to get my likes up on my music video. That jump was hard. That verse was hard. It's an old verse though. Much more on the way. Yep, I knew I was gonna do that. So for now, we might just gotta run that whole one again, but for now we just gonna go ahead and do 1.7. I ain't even trying to mess around today. We still gotta go do 10 through 20 with the 10 through 20 with the 10 with the free code camp, building a cipher tech. So, but you guys stay tuned for that. I feel comfortable going live. Oh wait.
At this point, you've created your network diagram, create configurations,
Connect it to the internet.
and then set the IP. You can do a continuous ping or just ping an external address, and that will wake it up.
I'm watching the video.
A couple of times of doing that, you know what will wake it up. It's nothing to be concerned with. Alright, so let's.
We will do it on our client. To ping a network, you're gonna of course need to go to PowerShell or Power, whatever you're using. And I am being a fat boy eating grape right now. A good fat boy. I'm looking for okay. Look. Let's ping one. That one. We got service. Alright, we got that now.
Let's go ahead and get started with the install of Active Directory. Alright, a couple of times of doing that, you know what will wake it up. It's nothing to be concerned with.
I cannot hear again. Come ahead.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with the install of Active Directory. Before you install Active Directory, before you promote the server, of course you have to install Active Directory domain services. And so you can do that a couple of ways. Dashboard, add roles and features, or manage add roles and features. And once you become a bit more comfortable and advanced, you can definitely do it through PowerShell as well. Once you get to the point where you've selected Active Directory domain services, you can install. So give it a bit, it will install, and then you'll be ready to promote the server as a domain controller. Alright, now that you have that role installed, you have two options, two ways you can promote the server to a domain controller. In two ways, meaning you can click here, right? If you were to click here, you'll see promote this server to a domain controller, and right here you see the same thing. So it would be up to you whether you want to click here or there. Either way, it's going to get you to the same spot. And so I'm going to click here. If you choose to click here, you'll be at the same spot. Alright, so we have a few options here. Add a domain controller to an existing domain, add a new domain to an existing forest, or add a new forest. Well, we don't have an existing domain at this point, and we don't have an existing forest at this point. And so we are going to add a new forest, and it is going to be kmk.local. So just take a minute just to double check to make sure you have kmk.local. Now, let's say you accidentally name it incorrectly and you get through the whole process, don't panic. It can be resolved. It will just require you to demote the system, demote the domain controller, and then go back through the process. All right, next. For here, the directory services restore mode password is just going to be password 1. And you can leave the functional level as is. Don't worry about this. Once you install, it is going to install that DNS server role, so you'll be fine here. The NetBIOS name, leave this as is. It's going to be KMK. Leave that. Be sure that you don't accidentally change it, and if you do, make sure you change it back to KMK. Next, you can check these out just to review your selections. You could also view the script, and with this script you could save it and then modify it for a future installation if you were in a professional environment or if you had another server to promote as a domain controller. It will go now. So one of the first things that we'll take a look at is the fully qualified domain name for the domain controller. The next thing that we'll take a look at is the Active Directory Users and Computers console, along with additional Active Directory consoles. Let's click on Local Server. Give Server Manager just a minute. And you should see kmk.local. Right? And you'll also see Tools, and within Tools, you'll see Active Directory Administrative Center, Domains and Trusts, Active Directory module for Windows PowerShell, Sites and Services, Users and Computers, ADSI. You'll see Group Policy Management, and you'll see DNS. And another quick look, I'm just going to pull up PowerShell really quick. Just want to show you the shares. If we do a get SMB share, you'll see sysvol and netlogon, right? And so we should be good to go. Right? Finally, what we'll do is we'll now join client 1 to the domain. Now remember, in order to join client 1 to the domain, you're going to need to make sure you have that DNS correct. So that DNS configuration is very important. And we'll take a look at it. So I'm just going to pull it up through PowerShell. You can also pull it up through the command prompt as well. And I'm just going to do an IP config all, and we'll take a look at it. Never be afraid to double check yourself. I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger. So IP config all, you'll see, just double check to make sure you're good to go. And here I am good to go. DNS is 10.1.1.1. And so this is now looking to serve
to I need to get inside my that screen where I can write the IPv4. Hopefully this brings our network up and running. We're not gonna put that. Put server connection. There we go. Alright, now let's try to run that ipconfig again. Here we are. It was completely different last time. Let me see if it matches hers. Hmm.
So ipconfig all, you'll see, just double check to make sure you're good to go. And here I am good to go.
Let's go do that again. It's supposed to be different. Try it again. I don't know what I did. I mean, I did it somewhere. Hope this doesn't affect it. Wait, this is my. I believe this is my. I didn't change it, so it should be my client. One, 9, 255, 255, 0. Gateway address 10.1.1.254 and DNS 10. And now I'm gonna try to run this again. Hold on. Yeah, it should be. Let me try it again. IP config, so they just hit the up arrow. Hopefully it comes back right. There we go. So we wanted this DNS server to be 10.1.1.8, which is the server IP address. If you want to look on the screen, our server is going to be right here. And basically, this is our server, and our PC is connected to our server. On the server, the DNS address is the 127.00.1, which is the loopback address for this network. No internet access. Why is that? Hope I didn't change it by freaking typing in the look like my network has failed me. Let's go here. And property. Yep, it's right. Let me see something. I think I might have messed it up. Hold up. No. It's just supposed to be. No. That's what I had up there earlier. Supposed to have automatic on this one. Close, close, close. And I keep making mistakes. I knew I did something wrong. Client. If we go to crap. I'm gonna pull up the hold up. Hyper-V client. My puppy's on punishment, y'all, so let me close the door. She's really rude. She's really rude. All because she decided to poop on my floor after I specifically told her to do it on the pad. She's a puppy, so she'll be alright. Excuse me, y'all. That was really rude. Let's do this. We got client 1, internet access. Yes. We can hit it off. Yeah, there we go. So we're good.
DNS is 10.1.1.1. And so this is now looking to server DC01 for that DNS resolution. All right. So this 10.1.1.1, which is the domain controller within the environment, knows about kmk.local. All right. So if you have anything else here, let's say you thought that Google's DNS would work and you had 8.8.8. Right, so let's go ahead and verify the fully qualified domain name for client 1. Scroll down, system info. You will see that it is now DE-0. Client 1. Scroll down.
Supposed to see system.
System info. You will see that it is now de-01.kmk.local. So you're good to
How'd you do that? DES01. .amk.local. Somebody gotta use the bathroom. I'm about to let you use the bathroom. Computer's gonna reset. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. We need to see if this computer name is updated. If you guys are tuned into the stream, I can't see. I haven't checked everything. If you do, appreciate you guys. It's supposed to be like DMDE/01 dot local, but it's not. No, no, go. Get over there. If I put you back in the crate.
Go there. All right. Now that we have all of that completed, it is time to activate. And so let's do SLMGR, SKMS 10.10.6.20. And then it's going to be SLMGR ATO. So it may not pop up right away. Give it some time and it should pop up and prove that it is now activated. So let's give it a little bit of time. And there we go. It is activated, product activated successfully. Now let's move to the server. And there we go. It is activated, product activated successfully. Now let's move to the server.
No. Azula. Cut it out.
And there we go. It is activated, product activated successfully.
Come here.
Now let's move to the server.
No.
And then it's going to be SLMGR ATO. So it may not pop up right away. Give it some time and it should pop up and prove that it is now activated.
No.
So let's give it a little bit of time. And there we go. It is activated, product activated successfully. Now let's move to the server.
I said no. Cut it out. I told your little head tail to come here. So I don't know why you still standing over there. You disrespectful. And disrespectful will get you in the pound. That said it could not work, guys. So and G9T. I don't know why I'm using the same code on the video, but it doesn't work. It just opened. Maybe my teacher gave me the code. What time is it? I think we got to go get our free caller. R3, I doubt this is gonna work. Because it's freaking forgot what they call it. Oh, that won't work.
All right, and then SLMGR ATO. And so one thing, and it was activated successfully. And so now we should be good to go. One thing that you may notice with vCastle is I am undocked, but I'm going to dock again because sometimes the virtual machine window will expand and it will be in full screen, but you will be unable to get back to the host. So just dock and undock and you should be good to go. Alright, so now that we have everything activated, it is now time to run the grading script. Oops. The virtual machine window will expand and it will be in full screen, but you will be unable to get back to the host. So just dock and undock and you should be good to go. Alright, so now that we have everything activated, it is now time to run the grading script. Oops. Open PowerShell as an admin. And let's run it. Invoke tester. And here's a little shortcut so that you can avoid typing errors with the path or the PowerShell script or the grading script name. You can type in GP and then hit tab. Oops, I waited a little too long to hit tab and then it kind of lagged behind. So I'll do that again for you. So it's going to be GP, tab, tab. All right. And it's going to be installing Active Directory. And let's go for it. Output detailed.
Looks like
So as long as you have all of your configurations, you should be good to go. And you should receive all green. All right. In my case, I did not receive all green. And it is having a problem with the server. And so let's go back. So it's trying to connect to the server and we have a bit of an issue. And so this can be a result of a few things, okay?
I don't know. Rename her Nick. I saw ChatGPT. Find it out. Dude over here knocked out. Don't know what that was. Call. Lee call. Advanced settings. Advanced network and internet. Looking for advanced settings. So this have to run it network and internet. Advanced network. Windows server. Windows settings. Network internet. Advanced settings. Let's see. Let's see advanced settings. I don't want to get this wrong because I don't want to go. Oh, there it is. Advanced network settings. Oh, network adapter. This is it. Change adapter settings. Rename the LAN. So we have to do change adapter. So it's the grade we want. Right now, me and Azula about to spend some time together. Please complete the following scattered paths before you. As you complete the So we did that. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. We did this, guys. This is gonna be our 1.7. We got 1.8, and then we got a what you call it, our performance assessment before we go start working on week 2. We still got to do steps 10 through 20 on our program, and we're gonna try to get that done today. And we need to do some back testing. So tomorrow we off, so we can knock out a lot of stuff. Well, we gotta do a budget. We gotta do a schedule. It feels so amazing outside. I really want to record this skit. Let me check the weather real quick. But I have my other shoe now, so it'll be easy recording. But I want to do this fitness test too. So, but the weather is amazing outside. Yeah, it's 70 degrees outside, gang. Whoa, man. Actually, 59. It's probably the last day it feels like it's outside. I don't have an iron on. We could go do this fitness test outside. We just had to do push-ups, sit-ups. I'm looking for what class is this on? Windows, week 1, 1.7. Turn that bad boy in. Get some grade. My grade up. Should be good. Alright, let's go. Let me call Z real quick. I ain't here for Z. I'm gonna call him when I get back. We're about to do this fitness test. And if we finish this fitness test, if I can go get her flea collar right now, and then come back, I probably can go to Dollar General and get it. But I wanted to go get a mirror. I wanted to go get a mirror and a mirror. See what else I want to get. A mirror, some red dye for these chucks that I cleaned, and then a toy for her, some little chickens so we can train. So we gotta go to Walmart. That's something for the juicer. We better go to Walmart, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning into the stream. This is where I got the Black Swan, about to tune out. My camera's trash because I don't have the light, but hey, I'm an alien anyway. So, as always, Mr. Divine Love, peace, I'm on all. That there was Windows 240. It's the class in my cybersecurity degree. We just knocked out the assignment 1.7. I think it was like part 2 or 3. We had got stuck on the internet last time, so we couldn't ping. We got that done. Now we got to do 1.8. Watch out for the free code camp program. If you didn't do steps 1 through 10, go ahead and do that, and we'll get to 11 through 21 next. So see you guys later on. Make sure you tune into the video coming out at 12:45. Make sure you guys go shop the brand link from the